Hey everyone, I'm about to just play a little bit of Minecraft here, and off to the side you see 31 stories for Halloween on Jay Wilburn's Patreon page. If you support me on Patreon for even $1 a month, you'll get a story every day in the month of October. If you follow me here on Twitch, you'll see me editing and in some cases writing some of those stories live, so you can catch some of those for free. I'm just going to get started playing then. My wife made the new cutouts here that I'm using. I'm going to see if this works pretty well for Minecraft. I think you might lose a tiny bit on the edges. I took out the top and bottom to kind of show my screen. I think you can see it a little bit there at the bottom, but that's alright. I don't want to lose too much of the screen. So we'll just start playing. My computer always sounds like it's about to take off when we're getting ready to play Minecraft. Alright, so what do I got? I made some more fence, and the zombies apparently died, so I will be fencing in this village. I wanted it to be the same height all the way around, so up on the hill back there it's only 3 fence tall, but out here it ends up being like closer to 12, so that's kind of ridiculous, but that's alright. I'm gonna put some towers and such out here. I'm going to put some towers and things out here to kind of decorate it a little bit too. Alright, so am I high enough? No, I'm not, and I'm probably not close enough either. I need to finish that off over there. I think I have enough torches around to keep stuff from appearing in here, but I'm not 100% positive. Alright. Alright, so let's start laying some fence, shall we? Alright. Boom, 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 boom. So I need to get rid of that. So we're building this ridiculously tall fence all the way around the village. Over there you can see I made a wall of cactus around the pillager tower. They occasionally respawn and I'll run over there and raid again, but they really don't have anything left that I want. Most of my time on Twitch is spent doing writing stuff. I'm either editing stories, reading stories, or in some cases I am writing them live, which is kind of a fun little trick. Well, see, that's not what I want to do either. It's kind of a fun little trick that I do on Twitch here. Okay, so we'll put down a block here. If I place it on the trail, it turns it back into regular grass dirt there. Alright, am I too high? Yes, I am. Okay, what about now? Okay, how far out can I go? I think that's about right. So we'll lay all this down, come in here, try not to build it out sideways. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, so that works. Sometimes that's a little easier. Oh great, there's a Enderman over there. Can't ever tell if he thinks I'm looking at him. Endermen are very immature, they get upset when you look at them. Alright, so let's add some height here. Enderman still around? No. Has he left? Okay. Can we talk about him now? Alright, so more fence. did it again. Terrible aim. So you get an old man playing Minecraft, and you end up not only building fence too high, you start building it sideways. Where's the sun? Overhead, so we still got half the day left. Alright. Complete this section. Or maybe not. I don't know how far I'm going to get. Hopefully I can do this whole bit here. Then not have to come back to this part. Or I could keep doing that. Okay, let's get down there and pick up the stray fence, and then we'll make some more before we come back to this. Okay, so we got 3 pieces of fence here. Floating there. All right. Try not to hit him. I know we don't have any iron golems around here, but still, you go to all this effort to build a fence. You don't want to start hurting the people you're trying to protect, right? That wouldn't do at all. All right, so let's put back what we took away. Alright, got that. Do I have enough to do all over here? Farmer's checking me out. He doesn't know what I'm up to here. Alright, so let's see. I think there's more wheat up here too. The village was down to 2 people before I started filling it in, so I'm kind of glad to see it's back. So it's alright. I'll kind of head back. There's a spider and I think a skeleton up under this. Yeah, you can hear him. Up under that temple that I leveled there to try and build the fence all around. Eventually I'm going to have walkways up here and towers and such. Make it look like a real fortified village. See how the grass is growing. Tried to build my own pasture out here. And eventually I'll want to fence this all off and bring animals in here, but of course I got to finish my giant fenced off village in there. This will eventually be the stables. So I'll do some work in here. Let's take out some more wall, shall we? Alright. Like I said, my primary purpose of being on Twitch is about writing. So I'm hoping to kind of build a community around that. I play Minecraft because it's the one video game that I can kind of do with a semi-level of competence. My son likes to play. I have 2 sons, but one of them likes to play more than the other. Sometimes we'll do family night and play Minecraft, building somewhere. My wife complains that they start a world and then don't ever want to play again, so everything that we build there just goes to waste. But you know, I guess you could argue that it's all for pretend anyway, so we're not really losing anything. Now, I do have a problem out here with stuff appearing up further up on the mountains and then coming down into the pasture area. So I find myself having to deal with monsters out there a good bit. So that's not ideal. I suppose if I'm serious about it, I should probably clear that out at some point. Try not to waste my pickaxes on dirt. And I try not to make too many iron pickaxes when I'm doing a whole lot of digging, because you just end up wasting the iron when I got all this extra stone laying around, and I'll just make as many stone pickaxes as I like, as long as I keep getting sticks. Put that aside. Tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to do another edit on a story called 20-Year Plan, kind of about some survivors of an apocalypse who've kind of hidden in the out in the woods and are looking for a way to survive and check out the world some 20 years later. Save my iron pickaxe for things like gold that require it. Alright, so let's go back to the stone pickaxe. Alright, so we'll clear all this out. Alright, away we go. So I'll be doing that on Friday evening around 9:15 Eastern Time. Saturday I'm actually interviewing an author named Wiley Young, who's written some great books. I'm doing that for the Matters of Faith podcast. Normally it's a podcast that sort of talks about faith in general, and then kind of getting through your life and how people cope and deal with the things that they face in life, sort of their own philosophies and that sort of thing. He's written some great books that I'm excited to ask him about, and that's going to be that'll be done live on Twitch as it's being recorded for the audio podcast everywhere podcasts are played. So we're kind of doing some tricky technical stuff, like how do you bring Skype in, and how do you see the camera views and for both people and that kind of thing. So Wiley Young is a friend of mine, and he's willing to endure me figuring out how all that works for the first time I've done an interview. I've done some of the podcast recordings live when it's just me talking, and even worked out some visuals and stuff for that kind of thing, but I haven't actually ever interviewed someone. There's a friend of mine who's a publisher and an author who writes here on Twitch as well as doing gaming, and he's done interviews and has sort of clued me in on some of the technical issues that arise with trying to do them on Twitch live. So I'm kind of learning from his experience and being able to share some of that. Alright, so let's see where we are. I have an extra 51 dirt. I try to keep a stack of 64 dirt. Alright, so we want to look around and make sure we don't have any. Those zombies are on the roof. Okay, is there anything around here? That grass is growing very slowly along that line. I was trying to bring it in. Do we have any weird dead thing? Okay, so those zombies have gotten down off their... No, they're over there. Alright. So this is inside my house. Let's see what I got that I need to put down. Okay, long sticks. Put kind of all that stuff away. Mob drops. So we have all that. I can make some bread with the wheat that I took. Okay, do I have food? I don't know if I have a food one. Seeds. Food. Let me just set aside a little bit there. Alright, do I have ore and stuff like that? What do we got? Planks. What's down here? Iron, gold. Alright, looks good. So let's put the gold there. Got a lot of iron. I should make myself something nice. What do I need that's made of iron? Okay. Do I have an extra trunk down here just for junk? Yes, I do. Alright, so we got some cobblestone. Actually, I want to keep a little because I need to make some pickaxes. Is this dorite? Dorite. I don't know what I'm doing with here. Okay. So we'll leave that there. I don't think I need dirt. Looked like I'd filled in everything, but I wasn't really paying attention while I was over there. Alright, so let's see. I only got one stick. So I could pull down one more of that. I bought the packed ice from a trader. I didn't know what I wanted, but I gave him that in exchange for minerals. For emeralds, I mean. Alright. My wife, when she was playing, built a indoor forest here. So whenever I am getting wood for more fence or whatever it is I'm building at the time, I usually come here first and get what I can here, especially if it's night. Then maybe I take a day to gather wood outside. Alright, so we've cleared that. I'll need to make a couple more pickaxes, I think. And then it can be all fence. But I'll probably want to go out and gather wood for one day before I head back to the village to continue my ridiculous fence. So as I said at the beginning, I'm going to do 31 stories for Halloween. Most of those are done. A number of them still need to be edited. If I hung around here long enough, I'd probably get some more sticks. I can grab those next time. Alright, so we want to convert all those to block. And we want to make a few sticks. Alright, so let's make some sticks. Alright, let's make some stone pickaxes. Now let's make some fence. Alright, I guess we make a couple more sticks. Now see, sometimes I got all this stuff right here, and then sometimes I don't, so I'm not sure what the difference is when I have sticks and other things in the same place. Alright, so we'll move the sticks back over here. Let's go ahead and put a couple pickaxes away for safekeeping. We'll go clear out the inventory of extra stone and such. I should get rid of these saplings too. Put that back where it goes. Let's take care of some saplings. I actually have a did the sun come back up? Okay, that's what happened. And We have skeletons dying outside, apparently. I can hear them. Not sure where they are. So I'll go upstairs on top of this mountain, Badlands mountain that we're in. Gotta watch for creepers. Creepers, creepers, creepers. Alright, I think we're good. See the village from above here. So you can see down there, it's only, the fence is only 3 high, but if I keep the same altitude, once you get down there, you're looking at like 12 high. And that's alright. Gives the village character. Ooh, thank you. I always use more arrows. That's that skeleton I heard dying upstairs. Alright. I've been coming over here a lot. Oh, I should have kept some saplings with me. This is where I could have used them. Should watch out for zombies and skeletons and witches and everything else that's ever plagued me up here. What's that? Oh, that's a trader and his llamas. Alright, did I pick up any? I have not yet picked up any saplings, so we'll keep an eye out for those. So oh, there's some that still haven't grown yet. So we'll gather as much wood as we can, make as much fence as we can, see if we can make a dent in that crazy project. Then I want to kind of create some walkways. I might actually use oak log to build pillars around the inside and or outside of that fence. Not sure what would be best, whether it would look better if it was on the inside or the outside. We'll see. Not quite there yet, still got to finish the fence. I was thinking about putting an entrance or exit on the other side too, because there's stuff I may want to get to on the other side of that village, but I don't know yet. Alright. Vine always sounds weird to me when it's breaking. Sounds like something crawling. Going to be doing NaNoWriMo on November. That's National Novel Writing Month, and the idea is to write 50,000 words in a month. There's a lot of people that are kind of critical of it because just writing 50,000 words and then not editing them or taking the time to make sure the novel's actually good isn't great, and a lot of publishers don't want your NaNoWriMo novels because so few people take the time to improve them and make them good. But I like the idea of challenging yourself to write, and since I do some writing here on Twitch, I kind of enjoy the idea of sort of the gimmick, you know, the idea of practicing writing, even if it's like in front of people. So I'm going to do NaNoWriMo live. So every time I'm writing for that particular novel, I'm going to do that here on Twitch. So that'll be live, and looking at probably about 2,500 words. I've done several short stories about that length, and that's about 2 hours of writing for me, including reading it out loud as I'm writing and answering people's questions as I'm writing. Now, that's not the ideal way to write all the time, I don't think. But it is kind of interesting, I think. My doctor's office is calling me over and over again. I think their automated system's messed up. I got my reminder for an appointment on Monday, but they keep calling me again and again and again. if they keep at it, I may have to pause here for a minute and pick up the phone so they don't go insane. More importantly, I need to get some saplings and replant them up here because I've cleared a lot of forest. But my plan is to do a NaNoWriMo live. If I'm answering questions and stuff, it takes me about 2 hours to write 2,500 words live. I can do it a little bit faster if I'm not talking, but you know, it doesn't hurt to take your time. So just as a gimmick, I'll do the first 50,000 words of a novel in November live, and then I'll share those videos on my Patreon and YouTube and elsewhere. Where are we on the sun? Okay, we still got about half the day left. Okay, let's see if we get a stick. Yes, we do. Can't ever have enough sticks when you're building ridiculous amounts of fence, and there's my first sapling. Go ahead and plant it. In December, I'm doing 31 stories again. We call it 31 horrors for the holidays. Not all of them are horror stories. But again, most of those stories are picked out and already written, and I just need to edit them. Actually, the story that I'm editing tomorrow is a December story, so it'll go there, and I'll post the video for that on Patreon that day too. Of course, you could watch it live tomorrow on Friday if you're watching this on a Thursday, or you can go to my Twitch and watch it again, or it'll already be posted on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. Gathering a lot of logs, so maybe I can make a good amount of fence to put a dent in that village project I got going. Maybe I ought to move my house over there, just live in the village that I'm building for myself. Make myself the mayor. Check the sun again once we're done here and see if we're pushing nightfall too closely. Retrace my steps, and then I can alright, I think I just went over 64. Yes, I did. So that's promising. Where's the sun now? Starting to go down. So let's kind of work our way around. Maybe get a stick here. Yes, I can. Alright, there's one. Let's put it there. Alright, what do we got? Got another stick. Alright, so let's start planting some stuff around here. Alright, no, we don't want to right by each other. Come on now. Let's be reasonable here, guys. Okay, so put one there. Put one there. Put one there. I think this grew since I've been here. Do I have time? Cutting it close. I'll go check my inside forest as it's getting dark before I go to bed. Alright. Well, good night, everybody. See how that goes. Then we will get down here. Alright, let's check here one more time. I need to get some saplings before I go check around in there. I don't want to leave any blank spaces. I should have taken some with me when Alright. Should have taken some with me when I went up there, and then we wouldn't have had a problem. Alright, we got one tree that grew. Do I have anything laying around here, or did I let it all go? There's an apple. Alright. So let's go ahead and clear this tree too. That'll kind of top us off a little bit in terms of the amount of wood we got. I'm also thinking of doing a 24-hour writing challenge. Probably not another novel. Although I could keep writing on the novel from November if I wanted to, but probably not. I was thinking I would probably do short stories and just see how many how many different short stories I could write in 24 hours. Of course, taking breaks and everything too. I wouldn't want to be going all night or anything without getting something to eat and such. But thinking about that for maybe January, I haven't made any official decision yet. But I think it'd be cool. I've done 24-hour writing challenges with other authors before. It's very draining. The record, the most words I've written in 24 hours is like 24,888, and I was drained. I actually finished several hours before midnight. It was kind of a midnight to midnight thing. I didn't get up at midnight, but I got up in the morning, and the idea was just in one 24-hour period, how many words could you write? And I got about 6 hours out, and I just was done. I didn't really do much else. I think I sat down again and started writing a little bit more, but I ended up stopping around midnight. So it was ridiculous. That was way too much writing. So all that to say, I'm thinking about doing it again. But again, I would plan out breaks and stuff. I don't know, maybe start about 4 in the morning or whenever I could wake up, and run until like nearly 4 the next day, 4 a.m. the next day, or whenever I wake up again. Not sure. Probably would maybe take a nap. I'm not sure. I shouldn't have made that many sticks. I would have just wasted all that. Alright, so here we go. Alright, this is a good bit of fence. So that's a lot of extra sticks, but again, I'll have sticks when I gather more wood the next time. So we now have more fence to put up around our village, and it is dark. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. I had a 24-hour tree chopping challenge there in Minecraft time. I suppose I could do some games and stuff too to see. You end up with creepers up there. So is there anything sneaking up on me over here? There's a rabbit. Alright, so let's take care of this creeper. Anything sneaking up over here? No. Okay. Let's see what we can do with you. I'm not going to get the experience points or his... Oh, I just wasted an arrow. Maybe I should try to get up there since there's an extra arrow there. You can never have too many of those. Alright. Okay, I guess I got everything. Alright. So I should have put another torch up there while I was up there. Maybe keep another creeper from forming. That you can't figure out. Can't remember everything, I guess. We got anything forming in there? So I did cut off part of the village over here, but we weren't really using that space anyway. Plenty of villagers, mostly okay, mostly farmers. Okay, how far can I reach? Okay, that's how far I can reach. So let's start putting down some fence here. Oh my goodness, I did it again. Alright, so let's take that out. That's outside. I'm gonna have to swim to get that. I cut off that whole section there. Alright, but that's alright. I'm gonna sweat it too much. Just try to aim a little better. Okay, that's an iron guy. I don't need to worry about a Enderman sneaking up on me here. Okay, so so let's start. Alright, I can still reach the fence, so let's build a little bit more here. Alright. There's a cow. One of my concerns building a pasture was that I was trapping a bunch of really cool animals in here. There's a horse in here somewhere. Or there used to be. I wonder if he despawned. There's a cow over there. I'm kind of hoping there's still some horses out that way that I can bring across. I actually built a land bridge there that you can see coming across. So that's alright. Plenty of cats. I had a world, it's actually on my other computer, so I may have to transfer it over at some point. Had a world where I basically tamed just about every animal you could except a horse. I couldn't find any horses anywhere, and ended up having all these stables and stuff, but no horses, so that wasn't the best. That house is kind of nice though. I should bring that over just to give a tour of it. I mean, I don't know that it was any kind of award-winning property, but I thought it was nice. Decorated pretty well, I thought. Alright. Now if I put a block here, I'm gonna turn that back into regular ground, but that's okay. I don't think it messes up the look of the trail too much. Okay, can I reach that? No, I can't. Can I reach it now? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright. I got rid of my first stack, so let's bring some more down. We'll keep this monstrosity going. See, it looks pretty even around. It's just really, really tall over on this side. Until I start climbing up hills again over there. And getting back to a reasonable fence size. There's a black sheep over there. I could bring that into the pen, but I'd have to find at least one more black sheep. Oh, got that fence back. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, let's add some height to this dirt tower. This is why I try to keep at least 64 dirt with me, just a stack of dirt to get myself up higher, save myself if I fall into a pond where I can't get up to the sides. That's a shame. Okay. Here we are. I might oughta, when I get back down to there, I might oughta just see how high I can reach on my own and go around at least that far from the ground. God, look how high this fence is. Can you see that? This is ridiculous. Alright. Give myself a little jump. Give myself another little jump. And let's keep going. Alright, if I can get that one there, then I can just bring it across. Alright, now we're safe from giants. So this fence will be that tall all the way around that side. Alright, let's get back down to the bottom. All these villagers just walking past trying to figure out what this idiot is doing. Oh, that's the ground again. Alright. So, how high can I reach? About that high. Okay. So I can make it at least that high. If I was smart, that's as tall as I would make it and not worry about it anymore, but I am not. So I'm going to continue this craziness all the way across. And then when I've reached as far as I can go on my own, I'm going to... I can still reach it. Is the sun going down? Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. No reason to fill that in, but why not? Okay, I dropped a piece of fence over here. Didn't I? Thought I did. Surely it didn't already disappear. But I could be wrong. Hello, friend. And bring that down. We have one of our torch posts out there on the other side of the fence, but that's okay. Still cast some light in. And we got plenty of torches on the ground as it is. So those are my writing plans for the next few months. 31 stories for October. Having those ready on Patreon. Doing NaNoWriMo live on Twitch. 31 stories for December. And I am contemplating a 24-hour writing challenge in January. But I do not know if that's in the cards yet or not. It sounds just crazy enough to be something that I would go ahead and do, whether it's a good idea or not. Alright, I may be able to make it back to my house. We'll see. Okay, we'll stop there. Yeah, I'm out of fence. So we'll have one more wood gathering session, and then continue to build as we go. I should clear out those cabins. Use those materials for building in there, because they're not really doing anything out here except giving a place for zombies to form on the roof. But we'll stop there for today, I think. I'll probably be back on tonight. So let me mod drop these bones. Could make bone meal out of them. Maybe use them for something. Could also tame some dogs. So we'll save that. We'll get ready to call it a night here. Probably the next thing I'll do is go check out the trees over there and see what we can do. Alright, thank you guys for watching. We will jump back in here again real soon. Appreciate everybody following along, and look forward to playing some more games and doing some more writing with people following along. Thanks so much.